All right, so what would you do before you died? Well, this is after, but I'm going to talk about 9 times. 9 times is great. I had it on my helmet, didn't even know. Apparently, other people did. Um, I've been raped 9 times, all right? I'm going to go through the details so I can remember it later. There's actually 16, which is 7 extra, and those were times where people were just talking to me during an abduction, and they discussed how they could have raped me and that I was incapable of moving. I couldn't escape. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't phone for help. So I was basically raped, and yet they didn't do it, as far as I know, 7 times. So 9 times, here we go. 12 years old. One was a person who I actually went to school with, a grade older than me, and some other person was used. And the stupid thing is I can't even accuse him. I'm not going to name him here because I already know who. But I can't accuse him because I never saw him. So it could have just been the voice that he has or whatever, right? It could have been something like that. I don't think it was a recording. It sounded realistic. But there was some shit happening, and then there was like blood on top of my dick. And I'd never had sex. I'm 12 years old. I don't even know what to do. And then I have that happening, and then I'm thinking, like, why was there blood? Like, did someone get hurt? Like, I had no idea what was going on, and I'm just trying to figure it out. And years later, I'm thinking, wow, so like the other person might have been someone who got raped too. And anyway, so that's one. The other one was like there was actually someone that I knew very closely, and they raped someone who was starting to get me involved in the rape. And I'm not even so much worried about me as the other person, but none of that would have happened if any of them were thinking clearly. So that's 3 people, and I was 12 at the same time in that instance. So there's 2 times. Third time was quite a while later. That would have been 2009, I believe. So I was 26, 25 then or something. So anyway, then I got raped, and then it was actually like a dude, and he was like, I have to do this to see if you did it to people, and like it was fucking weird, and the guy's behind me and he's talking shit, and I'm like, and then I just fucking didn't, sorry about my language, trying to keep the videos so they actually are easier to watch because they're terrible. But yeah, so he was behind me talking shit, and yeah, how do I smile about this stuff? No one takes it seriously. The whole country for 41 years has been ignorant and acting like this stuff isn't important and it never happened, and no one gives a shit. They think that I should kill myself or just get a job and just keep living. And so that's sort of what I do, but like it's really sad, right? So I laugh about it because otherwise I'd be dead. I mean, I already should have been if they even let us have guns in Canada. So anyway, yeah, so weird. I didn't actually feel it. I mean, I could say that I did and then I didn't, or I could try to make it look bad when it wasn't, or I could try to make it look good when it wasn't. But like some fucking dude was behind me fucking holding me on the ground, my pants down, talking about rape. And then I fucking black out and I can't do anything. Sorry about my language again. Tourette's, it's wonderful. Eh? Why are they doing this to us? So the pigs are watching. At least they've admitted it. I'm not going to say the F word again. There's no need for profanity. And I can speak English and I can speak clearly and concisely. Pigs. So stop fucking with me. That's 3. 4 would have been 2012. 2012 was a bad year for a lot of people in Canada. I think a lot of people were basically forced out of maybe one or more cities that had corrupt investigators, corrupt law enforcement as well, I think, in my case. And so we were sent all around the country, or so I was told. And I was raped in Northern Ontario, somewhere between Kenora and Sault Ste. Marie. It could have been more like Thunder Bay and Sault Ste. Marie, like somewhere between there. But it was like the side of the road. I was pulled over driving, and then someone came and started like raping me, and it was a girl. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't see her really. I maybe saw her for a second. And she talked to me. She's like, you're not supposed to wake up. This didn't go right because you're not supposed to find out about me. That's what she was saying. And I'm like, what the fuck? So she was supposedly like, well, I felt it. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like starting to get attracted and someone's doing something to me. Sorry about my language. I think that was me. I just don't know how to talk English right now or at all. So how else do you describe it, right? So she's doing something to me, and I'm thinking I'm starting to get attracted, and I started to get almost like into it when I didn't even know who it was. So I was like, I got to at least find out who. So I start trying to reach up and like touch the person just to see like what is a physical representation of who I can't even see because I'm blindfolded or I'm sedated or something. And that's when she noticed, and she says, like, you're not supposed to know that it was me. You're not supposed to know that I'm the person or whatever. Now you've seen me, so this didn't go right. And so we talked about it. It was kind of weird, but I sort of just thought, like, why would you do that? And I was kind of asking because I'm like, it didn't really make sense. But I think it was actually an attempted suicide as well, because she was mentioning that she had been attacked or raped or other stuff. So bad that she was just going to see if anyone would do something about it with me because she heard something about me. So really weird. And then that was a girl. Like who would think, right? So 4, 5. Econo Lodge in the south. In you know what? I'm not going to name the city. I know where. The Econo Lodge. Outside the Econo Lodge, right next to the road, the main road, right down center line, and it is basically right outside the hotel, in the middle of a field, basically, and or like the grass in front of the hotel sort of thing. And some dude like says he's gonna give me a blowjob, and then he just says I did it. Oh, and it wasn't that bad because I tasted it and shit. And like it was all out in public, and I couldn't move and I couldn't do anything. And people might have saw that, but like I don't know if they reported it. I don't know if they could. But I've reported all this, and nothing's been done. There was another time where I was actually, okay, so that was 5. Sorry, I want to keep track of the numbers. 6, I returned to a place that I already was in, and someone I knew, someone pretty close to me, they raped me because they were getting raped. They thought it was me. And I'm like, why would I rape you? Like, and I explained it. I'm like, this is the person that you are supposed to be with, and you're with someone else, and like, why? Doesn't make sense. Like you didn't have to do this. You're not proving anything. And then I thought, well, maybe you are, but it still doesn't make sense. And I tried to talk with them, and they were almost doing it in a way that it was angry, and it kind of made me angry because I thought like that for that instance, I thought I almost felt like trying to strangle the person just to stop them, and then just like push them off of me. And it was a female, and I was like, I just didn't even know what to do. I couldn't move. But I was able to talk for a little bit, and all I ended up doing is trying to move my arms again just to see who it was, and then they just slapped them out of the way, and then I can't even move. I can't do anything. So really weird, really awkward, and I probably wouldn't have killed them, but I mean, like, it was bad enough when it's someone that you know that you should have been able to trust, and they thought I was a raper, and I almost didn't even mind that they accused me because I thought they're wrong. Like, so who cares? But like, that's why they were doing it to me, and it's just really bizarre. But once again, a girl. So that's 6 times. And how many girls were involved in raping me? Well, 4 out of 6. 4 out of 6 were a girl with another person who was a rapist, convincing them to do it. 6 times. All right, 7 times. Was a person that came to a place that I was in another city. And this is the bad one. This is probably the worst one. It might be the best one. It's the worst one. A person who I saw in grade 4. They were in the French class with Miss White. She might not have saw them, and the other students might not have saw them, but they talked to me. Weird thing, they looked a certain way at a certain age. Same person, same age, same look, or so I would think. Later in 2010 with another person, a girl that I was seeing in a different city. That's 2 different cities. Then in 2011, they show up again involving me in a situation with them, and they were talking about another girl that I was seeing. And this is a girl that I knew really well later. So they said that they raped both of the girls later, right? And the first time in my grade 4 French class, there was no rape that I was aware of, but it could have been happening to other people in the different city. Later, the same person shows up. They just happen to be renting a bedroom in the same house as me. Just renting a bedroom, right? Shared living space, renting a bedroom right next door. And I didn't even know who this person was when I saw them again in 2015. And they actually raped me. The guy raped me in that other bedroom next door, and I didn't even know who they were. Then I caught them on camera breaking and entering, but they didn't break anything. They just got into the room because they had a way to jimmy the lock, or they had some skeleton key or something. And they get into the room, and then they're snooping around, and I caught them on yaw cam. I caught them on an automated camera system that starts recording when they come in, and it was a Windows XP computer. So in 2015, Windows XP was offline. There's no internet, so there's no hacking, there's no bullshit. It has to be hardware hacking or some other wireless, because I didn't have that. You had to plug it into the computer to make it happen for me back then. Hopefully I can make it. My throat's drying up. So that was 2015. So that's seven counts of rape against me. And they're all basically official, because when you get someone on your backside, and once again, the dude, I didn't feel it. It's not like I got attracted. And I mean, I probably admit it. I got to say, like, if I got attracted, I thought for a second, I thought I wanted to suck his dick. I'd tell you, but I didn't. And I thought about, like, now this guy is worse than the last one. And I thought, if I don't kill him, who's going to? And I thought, I don't know how I would do it, but then he's hearing my thoughts. And he starts commenting about what I'm thinking. And I'm like, no, I just want to talk, right? So I try to get up, and I can't really move. I struggle a little bit, and then I can't do anything. And he just, like, with one finger, he can just hold me down. So I have no strength, no energy, and my pants are down. And then he starts buttering my butt cheeks with something. Like, it could have been margarine. It could have been, like, anything, right? And then I just said it was peanut butter because he's fucking going down, right? And I made a joke to him. I was trying to get him to kill me, or like just do something stupid so that I would have a chance to do something myself. And anyway, that was all I felt, and then lights out, right? So I don't know what they're trying to prove. Sorry about the language again. I'm terrible. Maybe it's me, but I've been convinced and controlled to say the wrong things and not know how to just clearly and concisely say what I mean, as if I'm in a job interview, because I really want this job and I'm trying to get the position and I'm doing my best, and I don't want to have any trouble, and I don't want to swear in the interview, and I don't want to say rude things. I don't want to say something that makes me look dumb. I don't want that, right? I'm making videos. So I'm terrible, and I can't do it here, but I do it in an interview? What is that? No wonder I've been in and out of 40 jobs. This starts happening at our customer service role as soon as I get there. Seriously. What the hell's the matter with you? Yeah. So how is this funny, right? This is the worst video. Can't be that long. It's 13 minutes. So 2 more times, 2024. Someone does some shit. I wake up. I don't remember anything. No one talked to me. There was something like some gross fluid. It was almost like the stomach acid diarrhea stuff that was like, that comes out if you're really sick and you're having like really bad diarrhea and shit. It was almost like that, like the yellow kind of like, almost like slimy yellow shit. And it isn't like shit. It has a smell of like, maybe it's like liver rot, or like it could be wounds, internal bleeding. I don't know what it is, but it's like a yellow, clear yellow shit, right? And that was all between my fucking butt cheeks. Sorry about the language. And it was between them when I woke up, and no one was invited over. I was in a totally different city, like 2015. Third city. Might have been a different person this time, but the one person was in all 3 cities. Love to name them, but everybody already knows. So, third city. And I've actually been, like, once again, something has happened that doesn't make sense. It wasn't just me shitting while I was sleeping. There was no shit. It wasn't just leaking all over the place. It was in and around. Like it was planned, like they put it there, like something happened, almost like they used lube and left it there and there was other stuff with it. It was gross. So I found out because I woke up and I thought, it feels like I really was sweaty or some weird shit last night. I feel like I got this massive hangover, like some gross stuff was happening. Almost like they forced something when I was sleeping and it was poisonous. And so I go to the washroom and I just just wipe, just see what you get, right? Gross, right? So I found out not long after that, 2024, same thing. Someone actually took maybe a needle or like a knife and they must have done like acupuncture to the whole outer rim of my butthole. I'm serious. It's absolutely disgusting. These are terrorists and they're all over the country. No one does anything. I'm 41 years old. No one's even looked into this. And a lot of these attacks happened way before I made videos. So these videos are legal. And people are fucking stupid in Canada. But humans, people aren't stupid. I made a video about that. So what do I mean? I mean we're being memory robbed. We're being mind robbed like we are fucking animals. Like we're monsters and terrorists. And we're being memory robbed by a system of hate, of rape and hate and poison for no reason. Because I've admitted everything bad about me as much as I can, you fucking pigs. And I'm getting worse because I want them to know it. They are stupid, and that's basically it. They anal impaled me. How did I know? I can't look back there. Well, let me see. Here, guys. Oh, look at that. Well, that's how you get back there, right? So that's how you found out, but I had my pants on because I'm in public. So, well, lucky day. I didn't get fucking raped in 2025 yet. Maybe tomorrow. So, basically, I fucking wiped again. And I thought, this is getting weird. Like, do I got some kind of weird chronic condition or something? There's something. Wow. There's blood. Oh, geez, this is fucking great. And it's mixing with the fucking yellow slime shit. So I wipe, and then I wipe and I clean it, and I try to do as good as I can. And then I get a wet rag, I think, or like not a wet rag. Where the fuck would a rag be? Speak English. So I wipe, and then I damp a paper towel or a fucking toilet paper, you fucking mind monkeys. Stop fucking me up. You fucking stupid piece of shit country of Canada. You fucking losers. So I wipe it clean because I gotta get it disinfected a little bit, you fucking retards. And when I wipe it clean, and I can't even say it properly now, I'd take another dry one after, and then I just dab it and see how it looks. And I got a fucking ring of blood. So that's how I knew. You know, I mean, you can be clever, but sometimes it's that easy. So Canada is fucking stupid. This could have been a 3-minute video, you stupid fucks. Stop mind monkeying people, you fucking losers. Anyone who sees these videos might as well send it to all their friends and get people thinking about it. Because if these fucking terrorists aren't dealt with and nothing gets better for me, you fucking losers, then the police are gonna have to kill me.